Readers, Jesus Christ. The Wonder Woman trailer is so good. After being one of the people who were originally upset that they pushed back the release date to 2020, after watching the trailer, I'm kinda glad that they decided to take their time with it. Because I saw a lot of things in this trailer that made me really dig where the story is possibly heading. And using the trailer to show Diana and Barbara Minerva having a proper connection with each other before she eventually turns into her nemesis Cheetah, I thought was a very good step in the right direction. The only thing that I'm worried about is that they might not go full Cheetah when Minerva eventually transforms. Especially since the studio has been dishing this look for her now that Warner Brothers and DC are properly promoting it. I'm absolutely sure Kristen Wiig is going to kill it as Cheetah. The idea that she wouldn't do the role justice never crossed my mind even when she was initially announced. I just personally hope that this is phase 1 of her transformation. That's all I'm saying. Also, this trailer finally gives us confirmation that the DCEU as we know it still exists, and that this isn't going to be a reboot like some of us thought it was going to be. And that's mostly due to Steve Trevor coming back because magic, I think? Like, his death in the first Wonder Woman movie is still canon, considering how Diana reacted to seeing him again in this trailer. Which means that the DCEU isn't necessarily being rebooted and that the continuity established by Man of Steel still exists. And that they acknowledge that everything that happened in the DCEU from Man of Steel to Justice League is canon, but they're just doing a bit of course correcting with the properties taking place in the continuity from Justice League onward, as we've seen with Aquaman and Shazam. It's enough to make me think that Matt Reeves' The Batman might be separate from the DCEU, considering how different it is from what's been established, but I'm pretty sure that's a whole video in itself, which I will probably make in the future. Speaking of magic, I'm hella curious as to how they're gonna handle Maxwell Lord in this. I am glad that it's him that's the villain as opposed to the "it's Ares again" rumor that initially popped up when Pedro Pascal was initially cast. And I say speaking of magic because I think the reason for Steve's return is the MacGuffin that was featured in the trailer, but I'm not entirely sure. From the dialogue given to us, there's a lot of talk about having everything you always wanted, which makes me think that the MacGuffin grants the desires of people, which leads me to believe that Maxwell Lord hired Barbara Minerva to find it for him on an expedition to Kataga because she's an archaeologist, exposing her to the Cheetah goddess as a result, and bringing back Steve when Diana comes in contact with it in order for him to rule the world. That was my initial theory. Then I saw the boom tube shit. Or at least I think it's boom tube shit. And now I just don't know what to think. And can we talk about the Kingdom Come armor? Because bitch, every time I see the Kingdom Come armor in this trailer, I get so hype! No, seriously, the initial sound that left my mouth when I saw it in action for the first time and realized what it was probably strong enough to be a component substitute for the Summon Greater Demon spell in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. And I can confirm that I have gotten just as hyped seeing the armor in action during the next 15 times I've seen this trailer. Because I've watched this trailer 16 times. I like that it's still connected to the DCEU despite previous reports. I like that it's a superhero movie with the Cold War Indiana Jones feel to it. I like that we're gonna get more Themyscira flashbacks. I like the fact that she's able to ride Zeus's lightning with her lasso. Bitch, what the fuck? I was already going to see this movie, but I need y'all to understand that now I have to see this movie. I'm so happy right now. So with that being said, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comments section what you thought of the first trailer for Wonder Woman 1984. What are you looking forward to the most? Do you think there was anything that the trailer lacked? I'd love to know your thoughts. Personally, I would have liked to have heard Wonder Woman's theme incorporated into Blue Monday's New Order, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers. This trailer's great. If you want to help financially support the channel, you can join my Patreon by clicking the card at the end of the video or in the link in the description down below, where you can also find a link to my merchandise store. Or if you prefer to give a one-time donation, you can find links to my PayPal and my Ko-fi account in the description box as well. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.